Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the AFV Factory. So it's been a couple of weeks since my last video, so I thought we'd have a bit of a catch up on where I am with this Model Collect E75 Tiger 3. So I've got both sets of tracks on now. I would have been further ahead with this, but I'm having a love-hate relationship with this Ryfield Models Sturm Tiger, which had been sitting unpainted since November of last year, and I sort of lost interest in it, and then for some bizarre reason I suddenly decided that I wanted to get some paint on it, so that's what I've been doing, as opposed to working on the E75. But I'm going to be back on that now. I shall put this to one side and concentrate on the E75, mainly because I've got a little bit of a deadline on it because it's part of a Facebook group build. So as you can see, I think the tracks look pretty good. I was skeptical as to how well they would go together, to be honest, mainly due to the slightly vague description in the instructions, but in reality, just sort of taking your time and thinking it through a little bit, they actually went together pretty well. Took about an hour and a half or thereabouts per side, so they're on, and I've got a little pile of separate links which will go on the sides of the turret. So the other thing that I had done with these is I'd held the wheels in place with some liquid mask, just to keep them steady while I put the tracks on. So now the tracks are on, and they're now glued to the road wheels and the drive sprocket and the idler. So theoretically and hopefully I should be able to remove these as one unit. So let's see how I get on. Which side did I do yesterday? Not that it makes a lot of difference, that one. So one of the, obviously the upside of using the liquid mask is obviously it's very rubbery and it sets and stops things moving about, but the longer you leave it, the less rubbery it becomes, and it's more difficult to remove. So I should have really done these and got these tracks off a bit more sharpish, but I didn't, so we'll see. Start prising away. The sprockets are quite well held in place. Yeah, this is quite well once we get some bits moving and break the seal. There we go. Here we go. It's just starting to move now. Yeah, so I've got some gaps opening up now. be there. So there we go, we've got a bit of a issue with the track there. Excuse me. Yeah, but so there you go, that's what I wanted to achieve. So the tracks are now stuck to the road wheels and the idler sprocket, and I can now paint and weather that all as one item. So I shall probably, with regard to weathering, have this quite dirty, whether I'm going to have sort of a wet stroke damp dirt build up with some grass and bits and pieces in there. It will make it easier to do if I go down that route. You know, if I was going to spray the wheels up separately and do excuse me, light weathering on the tracks, that would be a bit more difficult. It's definitely possible, and as there are people out there that do that, they're sort of, they've got the skill level to do that, you know, and it's just a case of practice. If that's what you want to do, is practice with it and see how you get on. But yeah, I'm pleased with that, that's good. Now I did have a bit of an issue here with the track. I wasn't aware that it had kinked out like that. That's hidden away, and obviously that's on an inner surface, so you're not going to see that. So yeah, the tracks are a little bit wonky, but I can live with that, or I can probably, yeah, I can probably do some of a bit of a repair on that, and I'll be able to get those to line up. Yeah, so that's fine, not a problem. So let's see if we can get the other side off. This is the one I did yesterday. Just putting a little bit of pressure on. That's just starting to let go now at the front, at the sprocket end. The sprockets I didn't fix in place with the Maskell. The main reason for that is they're a tight interference fit, unlike the road wheels. This idler is being a bit stubborn. Yeah, this idler is might have got it now. Yeah, it seems like the wheels on this side appear to be more stuck. I can feel the resistance of the liquid mask. Here we go. Yeah, more liquid mask on that side by a long shot. Oh, and it is still quite rubbery, so that's clean. I'm going to clean up nice and easy. Yeah, so that's one side done. One wobbly wheel, one broke away, but that's not an issue. I can sort that out. Get that, clean that mask off. Yeah, so you can see that one bit loose. So yeah, that's worked. So I'm pleased with that. That's what the that's the result I wanted, and that's worked out all right. And also the tracks, which I was very doubtful about, surprised me, and they also worked very well. So no issues there that I can complain about. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible with the next stage of the build, which will be the upper hull. I'll also be doing some texturing, rolled steel texture, and some cut marks for the edges of the armour. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you soon.